In a moment, the London news headlines, followed by more international snooker from Derby.
These Smith Square crisps are really neat, quite elegant at first sight. But looks can be deceptive, as you'll find out when you bite. The flavor bursts upon your tongue, the crunch gyrates your jaw. You get the kind of feeling you never felt before. It's weird. It's weird. It's weird.
Smith Square Crisps. Eating is believing.
Yeah, suddenly goes a bit, this Astra. But is it economical, Jimmy?
The name's Simon, actually.
Very happy for you, Jimmy. But what about the economy?
Not many 1300s more economical than the Astra. Depends how you drive, but the government figures are 31.7 miles per gallon on the urban cycle and 47 miles per gallon at a steady 56.
So I could easily get from London to Edinburgh on a tankful.
Don't you think that's a little far for a test drive?
Vauxhall Opel. You'll like the people. You'll love the cars.
He's back. Max. The warrior of the road.
You want to get out of here? You talk to me.
Riding hills, highways. Anywhere. Mad Max 2. Pray that he's still out there, somewhere.
In the past, you've probably used umpteen things to get your home clean and to get your home shiny. In future, you can clean and add a shine to almost everything with just one product and one cloth. New Future from Johnson Wax for women with better things to do.
One late-night drink you won't lose sleep over. Tea. Best drink of the day.
There's no challenge. I can tell you this is Stork SB margarine. What do you think about it?
Well, I already like it, look. I've got it in my bag.
Well, I've been working hard to reach my target, to earn a few bob to take me down to market. The winkles took some chewing, but the rain was nice and warm. On the way to the pub, I fell in love, but I don't think much of you. No, I don't reckon you're one. Roll up your trousers. Courage best, mate. Wash out your gills and jelly dills are good for your brain. With courage best, mate, you can keep the Costa Brava. I'm telling you, mate, I'd rather have a pint of Courage Best down Margate in the rain.
Remember a pint of Best. Courage do.
Thank you very much for the care they needed.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much.
Cadbury's Roses Chocolates, with all your favourite centres.
Thank you very much for doing the dishes.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very, very much.
Thank you very much just for being my missus.
Thank you very, 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 very much.
Now the London news headlines from LBC. Police arrested an 11-year-old boy armed with an air pistol and darts as he tried to get into Chelsea's Stamford Bridge ground for this afternoon's FA Cup tie with Spurs. He was one of 130 fans arrested as police struggled to control running clashes between Spurs and Chelsea supporters before and after the match. Spurs won 3-2 and police say there was little trouble inside the ground itself. And at Loftus Road there were 79 arrests and mounted police were called in to force back fans who invaded the pitch after Queen's Park Rangers snatched a last-minute 1-0 victory over Crystal Palace. 3 police officers were hurt in scuffles and 2 needed hospital treatment before being sent home. Striking porters at Bart's Hospitals in Smithfield are stopping ambulances carrying non-urgent cases to the hospital. The porters, who are protesting over new shift rotas, have set up a picket line to turn back the ambulances, and their union, NUP, is planning to spread the strike to include catering staff at Bart's. And finally, West London Magistrates Court was reduced to laughter today when a Welsh dragon appeared on a drunken disorderly charge. 38-year-old company director Edward Prosser strolled into the dock in a red dragon outfit, complete with wings, tail and gold teeth. Prosser was on a flying visit to London for the England-Wales Rugby International. He was fined £10 and complained that after a night in the cells he was given an egg on toast instead of a breakfast of coal and firelighters. Well, more London news headlines tomorrow at 2. Right now, though, we go back to Derby for international snooker.
And a very warm welcome back. Well, it's just about good morning, but let us reflect upon an exciting Saturday which has produced the other finalist in the Yamaha Organs International Masters. Steve Davis, the world champion and defending title holder, won through yesterday, who was to emerge as the other finalist today. If you were watching earlier this evening, we left the match between Terry Griffiths and Graham Myers in the first frame, with both of them needing victory. It was absolutely vital for each of them. Terry Griffiths had won his first 2 matches. That was against David Taylor and Cliff Thorburn, and needed victory for a crack at that £10,000 first prize. And Graham Myers needed to win this one and the last match if he was to outdo him. So let's go back to the first frame of that match. And as we join it, Myers is trailing 68 points to 16. In the commentary box is Dennis Taylor and John Pullman.